Liverpool have been handed a huge transfer boost from Fabrizio Romano regarding the ongoing Alexander Isak situation. We will discuss this in today's video whilst going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. But first, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Liverpool content. Harvey Elliott is of interest to West Ham this summer, but his price tag is deemed far too high for the Londoners, while Liverpool have yet to receive a second bid for Diaz. Elliott recently admitted he needs to be selfish in his decision on whether to leave Liverpool this summer or not. Premier League clubs and Leipzig have been among those mooted with interest, with the club said to be seeking a £50 million fee. West Ham are interested in Elliott and Tyler Morton and remain in talks. But the Mail reports that the current asking price for the number 19 is way too high. A source from the London club has disclosed that they love them, but sadly, any deal is a long way off. However, it was mentioned that the possibility of a loan with a later option to buy is being discussed for Elliott, but that mightn't appeal to Liverpool or the player. It would be sad to say farewell to a player who clearly loves the club, but you struggle to see when he will get any minutes. Now for the main story, as Liverpool's chances of signing Alexander Isak have just received a significant boost. According to Fabrizio Romano, there is nothing ongoing between the Newcastle striker and Saudi Arabian club Al Hilal. In fact, Isak has already turned down lucrative offers from Saudi Arabia, making his intentions crystal clear. He wants to stay and compete at the very top of European football. Isak's stance is a huge positive for Liverpool, who have maintained long-term admiration for the Swedish star. Romano confirms that the real club in concrete talks for Isak was, is and remains Liverpool. This signals that despite other speculation, Liverpool are firmly in the frame for the 24-year-old signature. The striker's decision to reject Saudi approaches shows he values elite-level competition over financial gain. For Liverpool, this is perfect news as the club looks to strengthen its attacking options and bring in players who share the ambition of competing for the Premier League title and Champions League glory. With Newcastle expected to make tough decisions due to financial considerations, Liverpool could find themselves in a strong negotiating position. While a deal won't be simple, the fact that Isak is prioritising top-tier European football, something Liverpool can offer, makes this an exciting development for Red supporters. In other news, Liverpool have outlined their intentions to commemorate Jota's life, with a permanent memorial at Anfield among the tributes planned. Liverpool supporters have left flowers and tributes in their thousands to Jota and his brother Andre Silva, since they tragically died on July the 3rd. Now, the items left are going to be used to help create a permanent memorial sculpture that the club say will become a future focal point of remembrance at Anfield. In the short term, Liverpool's players will wear a specially designed patch displaying Diogo J20 for their matches against AC Milan and Yokohama FM in Asia. In addition, flowers will be laid before the games, as will be the case at Anfield for the friendly doubleheader against Athletic Bilbao. Then, for Liverpool's Premier League opener against Bournemouth, there will be a fan mosaic and minute of silence. At that point, the players will be wearing their own specially made tributes, reading Forever 20, which will remain on their shirts and stadium jackets for the entire season. For fans wanting to pay their respects, there is still a designated area on 97 Avenue for flowers and tributes to be left. The previous items that were in place have now been safely stored, ready for some to be used as part of Jota's memorial. Meanwhile, the flowers brought to Anfield will be composted and used in flower beds across all club sites. Liverpool have also announced that if supporters would like to honour Diogo by having Diogo J20 printed on the back of their shirt in official stores, all profits will go to LFC Foundation, the club's official charity. The foundation has also committed to creating a grassroots football programme in Jota's name. This comes after Liverpool previously announced they would be retiring the number 20 shirt across the first team, women's and academy setups. In other news, Liverpool have announced a new long-term contract for left-back Owen Beck, who will now spend the campaign on loan with Derby in the Championship. Beck has enjoying productive loan spells with Dundee and Blackburn over the last 2 seasons, returning to Liverpool this summer with a decision to make. After training with Arne Slot's first-team squad in the early stages of pre-season, the Wales international was left out of the touring squad in Asia. That comes as a loan move to Derby was being finalised, with the 22-year-old completing the switch on Friday afternoon. Liverpool have also agreed a new long-term contract before allowing Beck to leave for what is the 5th loan spell of his career. He previously spent time with Famalicão in Portugal, albeit cut short after 2 months due to a lack of appearances, as well as another brief stint at Bolton. There are high hopes around Beck for the future, and the plan will be for him to continue his development under a familiar head coach in John Eustace. Eustace worked with the Welshman while in charge of Blackburn last season, and having made the switch to Derby in February, both player and coach were eager to be reunited. Speaking to Rams TV after completing his move, Beck said, "Last season I played under him and we built a really good connection and I feel like he got the best out of me. When he called up and we had that conversation again where he was looking to bring me in, it was a no-brainer really. I enjoyed playing under him. I feel like he can get even more out of me this season and I can push that step further." Derby finished 19th in the Championship last season, but will be aiming for a more positive campaign this time around after losing just 2 of their final 11 games under Eustace in 2024-25. Beck made 25 appearances for Blackburn last time out, scoring once and assisting 2 further goals, but his season ended early due to a serious hamstring injury. Lastly, Hugo Ekitike believes his versatility can be an asset to Arne Slot's attacking line, with Liverpool's newest signing happy to play also with another striker. Ekitike joins Liverpool as the first specialist attacking signing of the summer, but is unlikely to be the last brought in. With interest in a British record deal for Alexander Isak and the potential for another addition out wide, the £79 million striker could face competition for his starting spot. But speaking upon his official unveiling at Liverpool's pre-season camp in Hong Kong, the 23-year-old said he is happy to play in any role. "I mean, I do what the coach asks me to do, but yeah, I like to do everything," Ekitike told the club's official website. "I can't define myself only as a striker who likes to finish. I like to play, I like to be in the game, in the collective part of play, and create also. So I can do both. I can play alone, and I like to play also with another striker, and I think that's what makes me versatile, but you know, now in this football you need to adapt." Ekitike has joined Liverpool from Eintracht Frankfurt, and This Is Anfield understands the club will pay a guaranteed £69 million with a further £10 million in add-ons. It is a significant sum, currently the 3rd most the club have ever paid for a player, and that should come with a crucial role in Slot's squad. While at Frankfurt, he would often play in a 2-man attack alongside now Man City forward Omar Marmoush, and his ability to drop deep and build attacks as well as finishing moves with runs off the shoulder made him a devastating outlet. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more Liverpool content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.